Hey nerds, I'm Fuzzus, I'm slightly hairy, and I play games. And we are back at Return of the Obra Dinn. I did find out that you can leave a memory by walking through the doorway of blackness that appears in the memory. And we are right back here in front of the captain's cabin where we saw this poor soul get shot by the captain after trying to break down the door when the captain had barricaded himself in there. So we're going to go do some more exploring. Okay, we are currently in uh, the current day. It is 1807. We are on the deck of the ghost ship Obra Dinn that has been returned to port. And we are trying to decipher what's happening to all the souls aboard. Let's see here. So we've got two bodies in this cabin. This door is locked. Right. I don't know what that is, but it kind of creeps me out a bit. Can't interact with it at all. So I guess we'll get back to it later. Okay. So let's see here. Who is this guy? Let's find out.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
Okay, so this is the captain. Looks like the captain just knifed this guy in the throat. That was a guy who was right behind the last guy when the door was busted open. So he rushed in and was asking the captain, or demanding that the captain show him where they were, which were probably the shells that they were talking about when talking about banging on the cabin door. So we know that this guy got his throat cut by the captain. Oh, hi. There's the guy with the knife in his teeth. Okay. Okay, inside the captain's quarters. Okay. So, we don't know who he is, but we can absolutely say that he was knifed? Knifed, I guess? He was knifed by the captain. The captain killed him. We don't know who he is. It looks like this is Justice at Sea, and they've got this guy hung up, and it looks like he was part of a firing squad that was killing this guy. So he was probably some kind of officer. It makes sense that the officers would be the ones who would be tasked with carrying out justice on the ship. Okay. This guy. Yeah, he's the guy who was out on the back. No idea who he was. No idea how he died. Okay. And here's the black door that you walk through to end them. Okay. So this is the guy in the hat who got his throat cut by the captain while trying to kill him to find those shells that they were talking about. And the captain said that the shells were at the bottom of the sea, which he thought was a lie. Meanwhile, this guy. Okay, so he was gurgling and bleeding out. That was the sounds that we heard at first. And this guy came up behind the captain. Yeah, that's him. This was the guy with the knife who jumped down to the balcony. And the captain grabbed the stick that was on the ground and turned around and bashed his head in. But that knife got shoved in the captain's ribs. So Captain Witterell now has a knife in him. But he's kind of a badass, apparently. But we'll see how long he can last. There's the gun that he shot with. Obviously, it's a flintlock pistol, so one shot, which he used on this guy. Okay, I think we are good. Excuse me, to at least make some assumptions. Alright. Inside the captain's quarters, the second part. So we know that he was clubbed by the captain. And the captain's got pretty high kill count already. One other person was present, which I would assume would be, yeah, the captain. Okay, there's the memory, location of the corpse. Alright, got it. But we're not done in the captain's quarters. Okay. Oh. Who is this? The lady. But it doesn't say that she was present. Oh, there she is in the thing, but she's not highlighted. So maybe she wasn't alive? Maybe she was already dead at this point? Certainly looks like it. So yeah, I'm thinking that her body is clearly here, but the book is saying that there was only one other person present, which was the captain, at this guy's death, which is what we're seeing. So yeah, she is not alive at this point. Okay, cool. Got it. Back to the present. Alright, so who else do... Oh, this door's open now. And we have a body right here on the floor. Maybe this is the captain?
Abigail, your brother, my friend. I shot him dead. I'll be with you soon, my love. Please forgive me for everything.
Okay. Alright, well, that was dark. So, here's dude who got his face clubbed in. There's a pool of blood for where the captain was stabbed. He made his way over here. He shot himself. Looks like he pulled the knife out as well. And he said, Abigail, he called her my love. He says, I shot your brother. So we know that the woman in the bed is Abigail, and that she was the sister of the guy that he shot. And we also know, obviously, that the captain died of suicide. Okay. So we're starting to fill in some things here. The captain committed suicide by gun. I'm pretty certain it's correct. I've watched the dude do it. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Correctly identify at least 3 people and their fates to have the information typeset into the book. So, right now this is handwriting, but once we've correctly figured out the identities and fates of 3 people, it's gonna turn into typing and be like part of the chronicle. Okay. So we know that he shot himself. He was by himself. Okay, yeah, see, there were other people around, but they were all dead, so no one else was actually present. It was just corpses around him. Okay. So, I got it. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, here we go. So, we know that the captain... Okay. Open the book while examining a face to flip directly to the sketch. Cool. Yep, that's what I did. Okay. So this lady, we know that she is Abigail. So looking at the manifest, Abigail Hoscut Witterell. She was the captain's wife. Got the same last name. And we're going to assume that Hoscut was her maiden name, right? And the captain shot her brother. We don't know what happened to her, but we do know that she died. Okay, so we're going to close that. But I think, given the information that we know, we can figure out this gentleman. Okay. Who was shot with a gun. Unknown soul. William Hoscut, the first mate from Scotland. He had a Scottish accent. And Abigail was also from Scotland. So they were brother and sister. Hoscut was Witterell's first mate and also his brother-in-law that Witterell shot dead because he was trying to get into the cabin for the shells that Witterell later told another guy were at the bottom of the sea shortly before killing him. But we know that this is William Hoscut, and he was shot with a gun in the face by Captain Witterell. Now, we've got two complete fates. We have two people positively identified that we're pretty sure are correct, and we know exactly what happened to them. We don't have a complete third fate yet, because while we know how these guys died, we don't know their names, and while we know Abigail's name, we don't know what killed her. So, right now, we have 2 out of 3 fates correct. Well, probably correct. Not confirmed yet because it's not gone into typeset. But that's where we're at the moment. Okay. What does that mean? Oh wow, they didn't even make it to the Canary Islands. That they got killed very quickly. And I don't know what's with the X's. I guess. Oh yeah, we got all 4. We've seen all 4 memories that are part of the end. We don't know who this guy was. Don't know who this guy was. Alrighty. Oh. But we can also see Abigail and how she died. Alright. Let's see what happened here. So it sounds like there was a storm of yeah, okay. Well, technically I was right. There was a storm, but there's also a Kraken. Holy crap. We got people all over the place. Another woman here. 2 other women. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I knew... I'd seen the Let's Play, I knew about the Kraken attack, but it's something else entirely to see it... to actually see it in the game. Just... damn. Okay, so... she died... was hit by, like, this... mast? Or spar or something? I guess that's not an accident. I guess that was killed by the beast. Yeah, the Doom. Yeah, you got that right. Good lord. Okay. The corpse was moved post-mortem, right? Because we found it in the captain's cabin bed. She did not... 10 others were present. There were a lot of people out there. She did not meet an unknown fate. She was crushed by the beast. I'm going to say it was the beast because the beast's tentacles were wrapped around whatever it was. Well done. 3 fates correct. Yeah, the notes disappear and they're replaced by the actual thing. That's... I wonder if this is going to be like some sort of... This is clearly some visual indicator of like the whole of the game and the mystery and how much we've done, but I wonder if it's going to like form some kind of picture or something, or maybe it's just the pocket watch, since that's the skull is on the pocket watch. Uh-oh. Pocket watch is going crazy, and I'm actually in a memory right now. Oh! Okay. I feel like it's trying to show me something, but... Oh! Here. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Oh, it's giving me directions. It's pointing me to the next person. And can I just say that this is a badass way to form a narrative. This is... Oh, it's putting his remains back there. Okay, yeah, this is super cool. Also, one other thing that I'd like to note, they said that the Obra Dinn was back in London, but you can't see the city anywhere. It's open water on all sides, and there's that thing in the ocean. I'm really hoping isn't the Kraken. Okay, alright, so, this seems like a good place to put in a cut. Yes, next time we will be investigating the fate of this poor soul who got torn in half. I'm gonna assume by the Kraken, because he was being lugged across the deck during the Kraken attack. But who knows? It could have been something else that killed him. This is a fantastic game. It's a wonderful blend of simple and complex, and I'm having a lot of fun unraveling this mystery. Alright, thanks for joining me, you guys, and I'll see y'all next time.